We all know that animals are capable of some incredibly smart things. Sometimes they do things human minds just refuse to accept. Whether you believe it or not, they never fail to baffle us with their intelligent behaviour. These innocent creatures can be your beloved home dogs or powerful wild horses. It's pretty clear that despite years of research, no one can adequately predict the behaviour and actions of an animal. Forget about prize-winning nature documentaries, because what we're about to show you in this video is probably beyond the scope of those. You'd be surprised to know that the most memorable actions of animals have been those shot by people using their cell phones. The fascinating actions of a bird, a monkey using ancient tools, and dogs navigating city subways and more have been captured by the smartphone camera, and for this, we are majorly thankful. So without further ado, let's get started on the 12 most incredible animal moments no one would have believed if they weren't filmed. But before we get started, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell for more such amazing content. Number 12. Moscow's Metro Dogs. The Russian metropolitan city of Moscow has an incredible flock of stray dogs thriving in the streets. Some clever free-roaming dogs have chosen subway train stations as their residence. Guess how many dogs are there? The estimated population of dogs enjoying life in the streets of Moscow is about 35 to 50,000. Irrespective of the love or disliking of dogs by the various segments of the general public, about 500 of these intelligent dogs are using subway train stations as their residence or a means to travel to their residence. Researchers have found that about 20 dogs are accustomed to regularly using trains for journeys. Feel curious about how they perform this feat? Scientists think that these free dogs have developed a sense to differentiate train stations' names, are conversant with train timings, and even recognize the variation in station spellings. The subway system in Moscow is one of the most complicated ones in the world. Even well-versed human beings face a lot of confusion while commuting here. Let's say hats off to these skilled free-roaming dogs. They manage to travel with incredible accuracy without any hassle. Guys who confront ambiguity while travelling may like to get cues from these dogs that commute at sweet will. Number 11. Tilly the dog's incredible survival. This handsome pet dog, Tilly, enjoyed life with the OSWALD family. Due to an accident, he went missing and resorted to living a completely unique lifestyle. Interested to know how it happened? Once, Linda Oswald was travelling on Ohio State Highway. Her car smashed into another vehicle. Her car window panes broke. Stressed from the tragic accident, Tilly ran away. When the Oswald family posted lovely dog pictures on the internet, a local farmer contacted to share an astonishing piece of information. Tilly was pulling along with his sheep herd and trying to act as a good shepherd dog. How did he come to do it? Actually, it was after the car accident that Tilly fled and joined a nearby sheep flock. Wonderful Tilly proved his ability to adapt as per the changing situation and is evidence that by their innate nature, dogs are meant to be shepherding. Number 10. Horse takes on alligator. One finds a remote possibility that a duel between two wild beasts is filmed by someone. In this scene, a terrifying alligator is attacked by an agile, mighty horse. This video of the amazing contest was luckily captured by a large group of tourists. What do you think about this horse? A courageous competitor or a foolhardy naive? He dared to charge against a notorious killer of ancient times. Whatever you think, the alligator offended the stallion by attempting to grab his sturdy legs between rugged jaws. Chivalrous farmyard horse rushed to cripple the back of the beast by kicking hard. Hey, it's tough competition. The food chain king, alligator, is challenged by a new contestant for gaining supremacy. Let's raise hands. Who bet on the alligator and who sides with the incredibly brave horse? Number 9. Drones spot sleeping elephants. This herd, comprising of mammoth Asian animals, was seen by so many people in China. Nobody is aware of their destination. This group of 15 elephants was incidentally spotted by a drone. By this time, they'd already travelled a distance of 500 kilometers or 300 miles. They came under the focus of drones when they tried to turn westward during a heavy storm. A group of elephants had already been roaming around China for about 15 months. Relevant local government authorities dedicated 14 drones to keep track of these animals. Also, 500 men constituting a strong workforce were employed to ensure the safety of people in the area as well as to protect the elephants. Leisure trip of these majestic animals continues through the land, hence the task force remains on the job, round the clock, 24/7. Despite losses worth $1 million inflicted on property and infrastructure, locals remain captive to the unguided tour of these clumsy creatures. Social media keeps them updated on the latest progress of the journey every day. Their interest persists irrespective of knowing where and why this group is headed. Number 8. Incredible deep-sea octopus nursery. Are you familiar with octopuses? Let's share with you some surprising information about these marine creatures. Images of the largest deep-sea octopus nursery were captured inexplicably. Researchers were able to find a group of about 1,000 glistening octopuses deep under a mound in the water. Most of these were female and struggling to safeguard their young generation. Interested to know how this miraculous piece of film was made? A group of scientists who were working on a remotely piloted submarine off the coast of Monterey, California, discovered this colony by chance. They were flabbergasted to discover these shimmering octopuses deep in the water. Most astonishingly, the octopus population was residing in a burning earth crater of natural gas. Another startling fact observed was that most of the female octopuses were inside out, a position usually resorted to while incubating. This octopus nursery has proven to be one of the largest nurseries discovered so far. Keep thinking about what the octopus would be engaged in at this moment. Number 7. Octopus punches fish. Besides being the most intelligent creature on the earth, humans are also considered to be quite naughty and joyful. But you'll be delighted by the fact that there are certain life forms in the oceans that can be as charmingly naughty as children. This spiteful act of an octopus recorded on camera is proof enough. Researchers have found that an octopus just punches a fish when she feels an urge to do so. That seems like a funny sight to witness. The octopus teases the fish by punching it time and again. Seemingly, it has no plans to use the fish as a meal. Let's talk about this specific incident. Researcher Alberto Sampaio revealed specific details about the octopus's behavior. He spent approximately 160 hours diving underwater with the octopuses and conducted a deliberate study. He observed this 8-legged animal to be fond of mocking the innocent fish. He recorded at least 8 occurrences of unsavory action by the octopus, despite no instigation by the fish. It certainly highlighted the gangster-like behavior of this ocean creature. Beware not to meddle with the awesome octopus, otherwise you may face a distasteful situation. So, watch out. Number 6. Crows create tools. Have you ever come across a smart artisan bird? The story of the Caledonian crow would definitely surprise you. It's capable of making its tools as most human beings can. This stunning bird can construct long, specialist devices by joining multiple parts and use it to pull out insects, worms or bugs from the nook of a tree trunk. The Pacific Island crow is also famous as quaquaw. This fabulous bird is not only renowned for its expertise in making mind-blowing tools, it's also equally popular as the most intelligent animal on the planet. It has even been seen playing with mirrors. Apparently, Caledonian quaquaw may look unimpressive, but its intelligence makes it special. Certainly, this clever creature has the talent to outwit all others. Number 5. Monkey sharpens stone to break glass. One might have watched amazing animal performance scenes in Hollywood movies, but this video is based on reality. It's actually recorded in ZHENGZHOU Zoo, located in Henan province of China. An extraordinarily smart ape in the zoo was fed up with being enclosed for so long. It seemed depressed, making futile attempts to get rid of the enclosure. The white-faced Colombian capuchin monkey was determined to get freedom by devising a smart weapon. It collected stones and tried to smash the glass wall of the enclosure. It spent hours sharpening the tapered stone and continued to indefinitely strike the hard glass. It's worth trying to plan and exert for freedom instead of leisurely swinging on treetops in the cage. Constantly determined efforts paid the dividend. The glass wall was torn into millions of pieces. Zookeepers were astonished but full of praise for the way this Colombian capuchin monkey crafted its weapon, leading to freedom. Bravo! The intelligent and determined ape proved to single-handedly plan jailbreak and eventually won the battle for free life. Number 4. Octopus uses coconut shell as armor. We've seen different animals using different materials and techniques to protect themselves. We'll now be discussing an innovative sea creature devising its self-defense system by utilizing very simple material. The crafty octopus was observed collecting coconut shells on the ocean floor, which could be dumped at its home and used later on. Do you know what this means? The incident amply displayed the octopus's foresightedness and ability to plan in advance, as well as muster the requisite resources. Octopuses had been seen to collect husk and stockpile it at their home. Here we may ask an important question. How are the coconut shells acting as armor? The octopus inserts itself into one coconut shell and then pulls closer to the other one. It looks like a coconut, deceiving the ocean predators. The octopus proves to be one of the most intelligent among the sea animals. Just relax and enjoy the ultimate craftiness of this 8-legged creature. Number 3. Tentacled snakes born at Smithsonian Zoo. Sure, you must have seen snakes of different types. Have you ever seen a snake with multiple tentacles? We certainly haven't. This rare species of multi-tentacled snakes actually belong to Southeast Asian countries. They grow up to approximately 35 inches and mostly reside under the water, where they have specific tentacles protruding from the nose, helping them to prey on different organisms. Protruding tentacles act amazingly as they can sense the vibrations of nearby fish while remaining camouflaged. They wait till the prey comes within their range and then deceptively attack them. For the first time, these curious snakes were born in the Smithsonian Zoo in the USA over a decade ago. Female snakes give live birth to young ones who become fully energized and active within a few hours to behave like adults. Guys, multi-tentacle snakes might be charmingly attractive, but please watch out as they may be equally dangerous too. Number 2. Ducks on a riverboat. Seeing duck flocks crossing the roadside is a common feature in China and Vietnam. Amazing is to see thousands of ducks crossing a river. Interestingly, Southeast Asian farmers possess flocks having over 20,000 ducks. These birds are pretty well aware of how to behave and to conduct journeys. An innovative farmer in Guangxi, China, utilized a charmingly colorful smart boat for taking his useful flock of ducks to rice fields across the river. These beautiful creatures love to be in the water. What a refreshing sight to see these ducks swimming across the stream. But hold on, because the poor guy, the farmer, has a gigantic task. Managing the ducks on the covered boat is quite convenient. It is, however, tiresome to control thousands upon thousands of quacking birds floating in the river. Good luck to brave farmers and sympathy for the ducks awaiting the hard work in the paddy field. Number 1. Raccoon climbs skyscraper. See this overzealous raccoon performing a marvelous act of climbing a 23-story skyscraper. Surely an act not expected of this minor animal. People were baffled to see footage viral on social media. Local people gathered around the UBS Tower, which is the tallest skyscraper in the city. They witnessed the slow but steady progress made by the adventurous guy to surmount the tower in a single day. Director James Gunn made efforts to save the innocent animal, as it must have reminded him of his blockbuster movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. He offered $1,000 for anyone who could bring the raccoon to safety. The chivalrous raccoon gradually moved up and by 3 a.m. managed to reach the highest point of the highest tower in the city. The Animal Welfare Department had been very careful in rescuing the raccoon. Nobody knew why and for what lofty aim this raccoon had ventured to surmount the highest skyscraper, but definitely it managed to get itself enrolled among the bold, adventurous animals of the world. Aren't you glad that someone managed to capture these astonishing moments while wild beasts were contesting or curious creatures were creating mischief in the ocean? These videos sure made us believe the unbelievable. Do tell us in the comments which of these animals fascinated you the most and why. For more interesting videos, visit our channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all next time.